What's up, y'all? This Aunt Glizzy and this Barberson TV. And this the Inside Man. The Red Edition. I hate to tell y'all this though, y'all, but Taliban is a confirmed government informant. He ain't even in jail. He went to jail for 3 days. He did 3 days in jail and got released. Taliban home right now. Nobody in this world know Taliban home till now, to this video. I'm telling y'all. Taliban is at home in Bethesda in his sister's house. His sister signed an agreement to a house arrest box, a special monitor box for her home if Taliban complete the conditions that the prosecutor provided for him. They'll let him home immediately. Let me explain this to y'all. Taliban got a warrant in Florida. Taliban got a warrant in D.C. Taliban is home right now as we speak. He got caught by the Secret Service. He's on parole. Taliban's on parole. He caught a gun charge on parole. They didn't violate him. He caught a possession legal substance charge on parole. They didn't violate him. He just got caught in an Uber under investigation for 1.5 years by surveillance about some guns on some terrorist act and didn't get violated on parole. My man Swag went to the gun range and got caught on camera, and his probation officer, his parole officer seen it and sent him back to jail for 4 years. I'm just here to tell you. I'm gonna tell you what that smell is at the end of this jump. It smells like bacon. But all right, so now Taliban, they set Taliban down. This is what happened, y'all. When they lock you up, like them big organizations and stuff lock you up, they sit you in the room. They take you in the room. It's up to you. You had the right to remain silent or you could talk. They always give you an agreement. Like, you could take us to the next person to get out of this, or you can give us something to get yourself out of this, or you can just work for us and we'll let you out right now. That's what they told them. I'm going to give you a scenario. This is not even a scenario. This would really happen. So the prosecutors asked Taliban. They told Taliban, yeah, we're going to let you out. We just got to get the judge to agree to it. We're going to give you all these terms. You got to give us a full testimony from your lawyer. You don't got to say it. Your lawyer got to tell us a full testimony to the judge of what happened into detail of why you got locked up. And you got to work for us. You got to wear this house arrest box. You can't have no visitors. You can't be around no guns. Your sister got to check all IDs before the people come in the house to visit you. You only can have one visit, like certain type of stipulation. They gave certain type of stipulations to work for them. But they only can tell them that. They got to get the judge to approve that. They can say that, yeah, we're going to promise you this. But the judge really got to stamp on it. But 9 times out of 10, the judge go with the prosecutor want. The prosecutor went there at his court date and told him we want to give him the high intensity monitor. His lawyer going to tell in further detail and detailed testimony of what happened in this case. He going to work for them, and he going to be in his sister's house on home confinement, and he want a speedy trial. He requested a speedy trial because now he working with the police. He requested a speedy trial, so when he get the speedy trial, he going to take a cop. He not going to take it to trial. He going to get the speedy trial. This all going to come to the speedy trial. He going to take a cop, and whatever information he can get to the police when he cop is going to depend on his jail time. He's already home. He ain't supposed to be home anyway. He violated his parole 1,000 times already. Like, y'all know he working. And my fault. I mean to tell y'all, he did all this with a court-appointed lawyer. He got a court-appointed lawyer, a PD. So now this Shy Glizzy post that I showed y'all previously is all making sense. Taliban might have asked Shy for some lawyer money, and Shy told him this. This is why this post is up here. But back to what I was saying. Inside Man said Taliban called somebody else. He can't talk to Shy. Shy not answering the phone for Taliban. Shy not talking to Taliban. Taliban under the feds, so Shy just straight went AWOL. So he sent somebody else to talk to Shy. Shy been ducking them too. Taliban asked for some money for a lawyer. He told him no. And look what Shy Glizzy posted on his motherfucking Instagram. Threw his ass under the bus already. It took 3 days. He's officially to get his ass away from Taliban. This is the post to let y'all know he don't got nothing to do with that shit. He ain't got to be loyal to none of you niggas. I told y'all, be loyal to who? Oh, Taliban who? Fuck them eggs. And 3 Glizzy just threw up another post to say this. So it's starting to all make sense. Taliban got back. He out of jail. No, Taliban got back. He locked up. He called Shy, asking for a lawyer. Shy threw up that post like, niggas got to get their own lawyer. You on stuck. I ain't messing with you. And 3 Glizzy threw up, you got to retire your jersey. You know when to retire your jersey. Sometimes you got to get a game up missing like you on your own. Taliban say, okay, I'm on my own. I get out on my own then. He didn't need no lawyer now. He got out with the court-appointed lawyer because he went in there and told the prosecutor. When they grabbed him, they took him in the room and asked him, do you want to work for us? Them guns you got caught with? Sure. Where you got them from? I know some guys that been in shootings on 37. We can't put them together because you put this together for us. Anybody that was selling bags with them, any type of anybody. If y'all got stuff, just say if y'all, Taliban know stuff about y'all, just say if y'all got a spot, y'all spot it, boom, randomly this week. Or the jump house on y'all block heavy geeking for guns, or this, that, and the third. It's because Taliban at home working for them. So when he take this cop at this speedy trial, they going to show what he did for the government. Taliban might walk with no charges. They might just sponge everything. Taliban not supposed to be home. He had a warrant in Florida and a warrant in D.C., but this what makes him really hot, what scares me. Taliban went to court, and after his court date, that Jones say release. At the bottom, it say custody. His custody level is release. He released out of custody, and they say his case just went disappeared. There's no more updates. Now you can't even search into this Jones. Like he got released, and his case just went all with a court-appointed lawyer. This guy is better than, he might be the best that ever did it. 6ix9ine stayed in jail longer than him. It took Gunner at least 6 months to cop. I'm just saying, like, Taliban told, like, he got out of jail in 2 days. Nobody know he's home. Nobody don't even know he home. Nobody know he home. Here to tell you he home right now. This is his sister. This is his brother. She live in Bethesda and Silver Spring. He's sitting there scared right now on the box. I'm sorry that I had to tell you. Remember you posted Barbara? I wouldn't have did this. I found the whole family. I even found his father. Y'all look. Here goes his father. He look like Taliban a little bit. He got the mochaccino face with the hunchback shoulders. Say he was like a dead animal. He got this Coach Carter ass hat on. Like he blowing me though. And he got this big ass jacket. But it's cool though. That's my man. Big Taliban. It was Taliban, his brother, and his mother. I ain't gonna disrespect his mother, but you know he disrespect mine. But he working. But this the kicker to the whole story. Let's go back to the story when Taliban got locked up. Taliban had to tell through his defense team. Like his lawyer had to tell for him to get on the box. His lawyer had to tell in further detail what happened. On that paperwork the Taliban had names in it. They said Taliban was in the car. The CI said that Taliban was in the car. The Uber driver that told on him, he couldn't identify the other names. They was watching Taliban. They only knew Taliban name. They didn't know the other names, so they put XXXX was in the car with Taliban. They don't even got no names in it. When Taliban had to go tell in further detail, when they said his defense team had to tell in further detail of what happened for him to get released, the further detail was who was them guys. He can't just go in there half-tail to get out. Like, further detail mean like, you got to tell the details of it. Like, when y'all woke up this day, what did you do? You walked to the store, you picked up who? Who did you pick up? What time y'all got in the car? What time you think you got in the car? You got to explain it into detail. You get what I'm saying? He put them names in between them checks. They ain't going to come out yet until they just randomly get grabbed. But this the kicker. Taliban was on his way to the DR with Shah. He watched by the Secret Service. Like, the Secret Service has been watching him for a year and a half. My inside man told me that Taliban and Shah was going to DR for his birthday. 3 days before Shah and Taliban went to the DR. So I was already telling y'all, Shah and Taliban going to the DR. Shah and Taliban going to the DR. We already knew what Shah Glizzy's birthday was at. We just knew what Shah Glizzy was celebrating his birthday at. And we knew Taliban was going with him. So if Secret Service watching Taliban for a year and a half, why does the Secret Service not grab Taliban at the airport? He got his name on a flight, like on a plane ticket. Him and Shah, their name on a plane ticket. This Secret Service, like he got a warrant. They can catch him at the airport, lock him up. They think Taliban got these warrants and he been watched by Secret Service. They think he probably about to run. They don't know he about to go to DR. He can stay there and never come back. So they gonna catch him before the DR. But they don't want to catch him at the airport because they catch him at the airport. They just got what they got. They can't really get him to snitch or fold or turn because they ain't catch him red-handed. Now they got to catch him red-handed, so they got to get somebody to set him up to catch him red-handed before he even get on this plane. But it's Shah Glizzy's birthday before this DR trip. This is the perfect way to set him up. Shah Glizzy's birthday, Taliban. He got to defend him, don't he? Ain't he the muscle? Think about it. If Taliban under surveillance for a year and a half by the Secret Service, you think they ain't grab his CEO or they ain't grab the GlizzyGang or they ain't grab nobody? They didn't grab nobody before they got the Taliban? That's how this worked. They went and talked to Shah before or after. I don't know. Or they talked to three, they talked to somebody. Somebody put them on Taliban line and set them up. You think Taliban got 4 guns in the back of an Uber for Shah Glizzy's birthday? He could have stayed in Miami, was low key. How did Taliban, the only one got caught? It was like with 4 guns, 2 ARPs and 2. It's like he was set up. It's like the perfect setup. They caught him red-handed with everything. The mother load, somebody put it together. And this is another thing y'all know about the GlizzyGang. The streets talk. Out the Maryland Eastern Shore, a truck pulled over shot Glizzy and them in his entourage and locked them up, took guns from all of them and no papered them. They all went home. 3, Glizzy just got caught with a gun recently. He just got caught with a gun, went to jail for serving time for a gun, came home, caught another gun charge, did 2 days right now. Nobody don't know nothing about his gun charge. 3 got a gun charge out here, or Dewey got a gun charge, or did he get no paper? They all getting grabbed by the police and these charges are disappearing. Like, they coming back talking to these guys. Somebody set Taliban up for the sting move. I'm just here to tell you. It had to be put together from the inside. First of all, I call Taliban a cat burglar. I don't know Taliban got 4 guns. I don't know Taliban play with no guns. I don't know Taliban for guns, y'all. I call him a cat burglar. Like, I call him a robber, a thief. I be playing with him. You think I be talking all this and he got that much artillery? Like, let's just be serious. I didn't even know it. So it had to be somebody in GlizzyGang. So somebody to know Taliban carry guns. We didn't know Taliban carry guns. Y'all did. Nobody knew Taliban really had pistols. We knew he was just in the fashion and like cat burglar. That's what we thought. Somebody in GlizzyGang really knew him and knew his moves. They put the police on this man. And now they playing like they out. But it's cool. The story still continues. Taliban home right now. I'm going to show y'all the paperwork to everything. I got proof to everything. Taliban is hot. And don't you know that smell I told y'all smell earlier? It smells like a rat.